Always be that rapid when I promise to bring someone to the briefing room, but we'll try. We'll do our best. We'll do our best. A couple of other items for all of you at the top. With today's expected passage of the rescue plan, I can announce that the President will sign the bill at the White House on Friday afternoon. We spent a lot of time, of course, from the podium talking about the mechanics of how a bill becomes a law, and I know there's lots of interest in what comes next. So once it's passed, the bill text will be rechecked, printed, and signed by the appropriate leaders in the House and Senate. The House clerks will then deliver it to the White House for the President's signature. We expect that delivery to happen sometime tomorrow, and then the President will sign it on Friday. We, of course, are moving full speed ahead on the implementation of the bill because we know the American people need help and need it as soon as possible. We are also working on looking ahead to implementation. I wanted to make sure you all saw Secretary Yellen's speech before the National League of Cities yesterday, promising to get aid out to state and local governments. Obviously, this is a key component of the package and one that will help keep cops, firefighters, local officials in their jobs. And we are looking, they are looking for ways to maximize, of course, the impact of every dollar. That's exactly what the President did when he served as the point person on the implementation of the Recovery Act in 2009, partnering with mayors, governors, and other officials to get help to them quickly and in a way that kept waste, fraud, and abuse to 0.2%. So he knows directly that the passage and signing of the bill is just the beginning, and he plans to appoint somebody to run point on implementation. I don't have any personnel announcements today, but that will certainly be part of our path moving forward. Also today, as you know, the President will join the CEOs of Johnson & Johnson and Merck to discuss their historic partnership that will produce more life-saving vaccines for Americans and the world. President Biden will also announce that he's directing, Jeff Zients, our COVID coordinator, and the HHS team to procure an additional 100 million doses of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. He's doing this because in a wartime effort, which is what we consider this, we need maximum flexibility. We want to be oversupplied and overprepared. There's also a chance that we'll encounter an unexpected challenge on new need in our vaccination efforts, and we're preparing for just that. The President will also discuss the meeting he's having today during his remarks, and he'll also address, of course, the passage of the rescue plan during those remarks as well. Last item, I believe here, lots going on here today. On March 18th through 19th, National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan and Secretary of State Tony Blinken will meet with Director Yang Jiechi and State Councilor Wang Yi in Anchorage of China, of course. The meeting will follow the President's convening of the Quad at the leader level, as well as his participation in the G7 leaders meeting just a few weeks ago. Secretary Blinken and Secretary Austin's trip to Japan and Korea, two of our closest regional allies, and National Security Advisor Sullivan's multiple engagements with Japanese, Korean, Australian, Canadian, and European counterparts, including a European Quad meeting next week. It was important to us that this administration's first meeting with Chinese officials be held on American soil and occur after we have met and consulted closely with partners and allies in both Asia and Europe. And as you know, a number of those conversations have happened at the presidential level and, of course, at the Secretary of State and National Security Advisor level as well. The meeting is an opportunity to address a wide range of issues, including ones where we have deep disagreements. We intend to discuss our expectations and will be frank in explaining Beijing's actions and behavior challenge to the security, prosperity, and our concerns about challenges they pose to the security and values of the United States and our allies and partners. We will also talk about areas where we can cooperate of mutual interests, and we are coming to these discussions, of course, clear-eyed. The meeting also provides an opportunity to emphasize how the United States will stand up for the rules-based international system and a free and open Indo-Pacific. As the President has said, we approach our relationship with the Chinese from a position of strength and in lockstep with our allies and partners.